Fanatics View, we are back with Jesse Holley.
Yeah.
Start off, man. The feedback from round one.
You saw it. You saw it. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You saw the feedback. They loved it.
What was the funniest comment you saw?
The one that you texted me about, Lord Jamar from the Vlad situation, that was funny. I had to go back and really rewatch that one again to kind of, remember it. I remember when it happened before, but yeah, that was pretty dope, man. There's a good connection here. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's the camera, I don't know if where we're sitting at, but there's a good connection.
Right. Oh man. No, it was definitely a very good chat. We're back at it.
Let's do it. Round two. Fight.
So obviously, since we last chatted, the Dak Prescott, can I call it a debacle?
Sure.
The Dak Prescott debacle has happened, and obviously you felt a certain way last time we talked. I'm just wondering, has this major position changed at all in terms of maybe how the Joneses look at Dak? And we kind of got into that discussion in terms of, would they wait in terms of free agency and see what else is out there? Has your mind state changed on that? Does the news of the franchise situation change your perspective at all? And how surprised were you that a deal did not get done?
I'll start from the back and work my way to the front. I was a little surprised when it came down to them not getting a deal done. Jerry's usually the guy who, in that 23rd hour, gets a deal done. But then once I looked at it, I kind of liked the way Dak played this. Like I like the way that he went about doing this. He's been a guy who's bet on himself his entire career. I mean, dating all the way back to college. And I respect that. I respect the dude who's willing to bet on himself. Roll the dice on me. Nobody's going to believe in you more than you. And when you start looking at the numbers, let's just say, right, Dak has made about a little over $4 million in NFL contract money. But he's made about $50, $60 million off the field in endorsement money. So you look at that and you go, okay, in 4 years, he's made about anywhere from $50 to $70 million. Okay? And then this year, he'll make a guaranteed $30-something million. So that's $100 in the bank in 4 years. It's not a bad living. So he's not pressed for cash because he's saying, I already got generational money. I got $100 million in the bank when I get all this said and done. And he's at an age where, and he's done enough in the league where he's already positioned himself that someone's going to give him a $100 million contract. Whether it's the Cowboys or someone else, he is going to get $100 million. That is the going rate now for young quarterbacks that are starting in the NFL who have, you can put years in. So then you add that onto the list. That's another $150 million in NFL money, continuing on with the bonuses. So at the end of this thing, and then at the end of that contract, he'll be young enough to get another contract. So he'll be fine when it comes to money. He'll finish this thing out somewhere around $250 to $300 million of money earned on the field and off the field with endorsements in play. So the money part, I think he looks at that and says, unless I have a catastrophic injury, then maybe. But overall, I like the way he gambled on himself. I was surprised that they didn't get the deal done, and I look forward to what he's going to do this year. Because now you have a determined, you have a multi-level Dak. You have a Dak who's playing for a purpose, not just himself. With his brother passing, that's going to bring another level of purpose, wanting to play for my family, wanting to play for my brother, and then also want to continue to prove people wrong. The chip has gotten a little bit bigger. It's becoming, more of a boulder. Dak, don't go get a chip on your shoulder. Like, who got a chip on their shoulder? Was it Cheeto? No, it wasn't Cheeto. Whoever, Anthony Brown, whoever it was. Don't go get an actual chip on your shoulder. Just have the metaphorical chip. And I like that coming into this year because now sky's the limit.
Definitely. What about from the Jones perspective and then the Cowboys perspective? How do you feel that? Do you think they played the wrong cards here?
Yeah, they did. I think they gambled on him cracking at the last minute, and they held firm in their stance, and I get it, business and personal, but they screwed this one up because one way or another you're going to have to you're either going to have to pay him what he wants, the years and money and all, or you're going to have to restart. And I don't think this team is bad enough, even if they try to tank, to put themselves in a position to go and get a quarterback. Because when you think about, let's look at where the league is going in the next year or so. Drew Brees is retiring in 2 years, maybe a year or two. Same with Tom Brady, same with Phillip Rivers, same with Ben Roethlisberger, right? So there's 4 teams right now that'll probably be looking for one of those quarterbacks, whether it's Trevor Lawrence or the kid from South Dakota, whatever. So I don't know if the Cowboys will be bad enough to put themselves in a position to go and find another franchise quarterback. They're going to be a bunch of teams. And if Dak Prescott gets into the market, New Orleans, the Colts, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, all of these teams will be looking for the next franchise guy and will be willing to pay that $100+ million to get him. So you don't, and if I have a guy that's proven in the NFL, do I want to take the guy that's proven in the NFL, or do I want to go get the college guy, especially if I have a team that's ready to go and compete?
Absolutely. And do you feel the Patrick Mahomes contract that came in, do you feel that that was a potential disruptor to the deal even as well? Because we saw the numbers just get blown out of the market. The market got shifted.
Well, everyone knew that was coming.
Right.
So that, I don't think that had anything to do with it, because Patrick was going to be up here by himself anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that we already knew what that was going to be, and everything now will come under that, whether it's Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, or Dak. No one's getting what he's got. No one's getting that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think his contract really had anything to do with Dak's contract. I think it came down to Dak really being steadfast on the amount of years that he wanted, which is smart. You're not going to tie me into this thing for a very long time. I'm going to get back to the table and renegotiate again. And he played it well. The Cowboys, you know, for all the wins that you get at the casino, every now and again you come up with an L. They rolled the dice in this situation, and the Cowboys came up with an L.